hope that this year, 2013, will prove to be a better and a happier year than 2012 was for all of us in India, especially for the women of India. There are a lot of references, historical references and literary references, but I would like to speak about my personal experiences. My personal experiences of having lived in Hyderabad for a number of years. मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि मेरे डैडी क्योंकि वो आर्मी में थे तो उस दौरान उनका ट्रांसफ़र हुआ था यहाँ in the 60s। तो आप सोचिए कि बहुत सालों से ही हम मतलब यहाँ रह रहे थे। So it is from the 60s that we began to stay here, and it was my own first visit to a place like this, Hyderabad. I was very surprised to see the terrain. मुझे सबसे अजीब लगा यहाँ के rocks जो मैंने पहले कभी नहीं देखा था। उससे पहले मुझे हमेशा लगता था कि वो जो एक बड़ा सा रॉक एक छोटे से रॉक के ऊपर बैलेंस है वो अभी गिर तो नहीं जाएगा क्योंकि हम लंबे ड्राइव्स पर जाते थे and I was very taken back by the kind of terrain that this place has, this Deccan Plateau. Anyway, it was many years that my father had already served in the army and we had been to so many places, but there was something very special about this city, this place. It just drew the whole family to this city, and my father decided to leave the army. He was a doctor, so he wanted to do private practice, and he said that no, I will not continue. I'll stay in Hyderabad, and that's how we settled down in Hyderabad from that time. Now, being in the army, we were not really in touch with the language. I have to tell you that. Because, we were so kind of limited to that army circle. And so it was English and Hindi. And my mother tongue. Can you guess what is my mother tongue? Punjab? Yeah, no, Bengali. My mother tongue is Bengali. But very few years have I lived in Bengal. So, and I'm married into a Punjabi family. So, a Bengali married into a Punjabi family living in Hyderabad. So you have to, I have to admit that this was a very nice mixture, and I have enjoyed that, and I have a Maharashtrian daughter-in-law. So it's absolutely wonderful. So, and I really like, what I like about this is that, the beautiful thing about, first of all, our country is so many languages, different cultures, different people who look different, who speak different languages, eat different types of food, have some own special state costumes, and so many things. And yet we are one country. Now, the only thing which really upsets me is I and he. It should just be we, and that's the beauty. But the syncretic culture is something which we got to see in this city, this place. And from the 60s till today, though in between we went to other places like again I was into an army family. So that's how my husband, my in-laws, everybody being in the army, we have traveled throughout the length and breadth of the country, been to so many various places, but never felt that as much at home as in Hyderabad. And you can very well understand Bengali and Telugu, bilkul different hai. Though they are from Sanskrit, but still, you know what? All North Indians and even Bengalis, anything down south is Madrasi. That was the way it was. Because we just couldn't make out the difference between these four languages. But now, I get very angry if anybody says that, you know, because I know Telugu reasonably well. I won't speak in front of you, but I know it fairly well. Well, Urdu, of course, I have picked up a little bit. But one thing I must tell you, from childhood I sing, and it's just my hobby. And when we were hardly maybe 5-6 years here, and in the army, and when I never really heard any Telugu, I was asked by Dr. Srinarayan Reddy, who happened to know me from that time and always knew me because I used to sing. He's special. I'm telling you that today especially because singer Srimati S. Janaki today, she refused to take the Padma Award, and that reminded me of this very famous song sung by her before the film was released, Balamitrula Katha. Dr. Narayan Reddy had written the lyrics, so this was a children's film, and he made me sing the two songs. There are two versions of that, a happy and a sad version, and I was made to sing that for a competition when I didn't know Telugu. I'm like telling you that I didn't know Telugu. I got the first prize, and that was a very big surprise for me because I was just maybe 14 years old or something like that. So that's years back, and and then after that, it was some time later that I started following Telugu. But you know, as a Bengali, I have never ever felt that, you know, I'm losing my identity. Nothing of that sort. You know, we have still maintained the language. I still maintain the language, our food habits and things like that. My children who have a Bengali mother and a Punjabi father still speak fluent Bengali. I read Bengali literature in the original, whether it's Tagore or Bankim Chandra or Sarat Chandra, everything in the original. Okay, so everything is maintained. At the same time, I've assimilated the habits, the food habits, the culture of so many communities who I get to meet here in Hyderabad. And like what she mentioned, it is true that you can find every community, every culture in Hyderabad. It's the beauty of Hyderabad. There cannot be a better place than this. You think of the weather, climate, it's one of the best. Go to Delhi, it's so cold, so hot, and the various other problems. No other place in the world, I think, like Hyderabad. I remember I was shopping in Queens, I'm talking about the US, and I went into a shop, and there it was, ladies talking in Dakhini language. I felt so happy. Kaiku bole to mere ko itni अच्छी लगी वो बात, कैसी है भाई, ऐसा बोले तो मेरे को इतनी अच्छी लगी। चलो यहाँ भी हैदराबादी है, हर जगह है, आप कहीं भी जाइए हैदराबादी है, और वो अपनी भाषा मतलब दक्षिणी भाषा बोलते हैं। मैं भी बोलती हूँ जब यहाँ के लोगों के साथ बोलना होता, नहीं तो फिर मैं वैसे ही मतलब हिंदी बोल लेती हूँ, तो अच्छा लगता है, मेरे बच्चे भी बोलते हैं। So what I'm saying is, you know, there's something very special about this place, and what I'm now a little worried about this place is that we are losing our heritage. There's a lot of heritage here, a lot of history here, and that is something which we are losing little by little, and I think we all need to work towards that. There are people who are so knowledgeable about these issues, and that's something I just don't want the character of Hyderabad to change and look like some other city. I want that Hyderabad should look like Hyderabad. That is the most important thing. I don't want the whole city to be full of malls and everything. We want the city to have all those monuments which the city had, and let's at least preserve what is remaining. And what else can I say? There's so many things, but I think I wouldn't like to take a lot of time. But this is the main thing. And another thing I would like to say. You know, when we talk about religion, I don't know. As a child, I was never taught about this religion and that religion. We just knew that we were all friends. My parents had friends who were from other religions. We didn't bother about what was each one's religion. I didn't teach my children, and we have always had very, very close friends from other religions. My father, I'll tell you, even when he was had grown a little old, he had a closest friend. Whose name was Kifayat Ali Khan. He was so close to him that if both of them didn't see each other every day, they were so worried that like till 9 o'clock in the night, if they didn't see each other, they would rush to each other just to see each other. Talking on the phone was not enough. They had to meet each other and make sure that each one is there for the other. So, that is the kind of feeling that was there. And this is something we have in Hyderabad, not everywhere. And I can tell you that because I have been to many, many places in India because of being in the defense services. And I can just go on about Hyderabad, but then this is one thing. It's the most beautiful place in the world. And I hope that we live to share the love and affection and unity and not any hatred amongst each other and things like that. We don't look at the differences. We should appreciate the differences. That is what. If there was no difference, then what's the fun? If each one was exactly the same. It's the differences we need to appreciate, and that's what I give respect to. Thank you very much.